How many of you remember President Buhari? During his regime, there were certain people that never liked him. This guy and his friends were one of those people, and they printed Buhari must go on their shirts. Somehow the DSS people saw it, they arrested him, and today he's here to share his story, what happened. This is the Lucky Udo experience.
They asked us, what's our prayer point? I said, I'm wearing my prayer point. At first, they called the police. The police said they are not interested, that they cannot arrest us, that we didn't commit any crime. And I said, those guys wearing Buhari must go. And I say brutalize them and hand them over to the DSS.
That's what he said.
That was what NHS said, so I just knew that we were gone.
Are you serious?
Yes. So when we entered the DSS facility, the guy was like, who is your mentor?
How are you leading a protest in DSS detention?
We organized.
How?
There was a guy who committed suicide in DSS detention. The guy was saying he has been here for over 7 years.
Are you serious?
Nobody has taken him to court. He has not even seen the sun. This is more worst. Kuje is better. I went to the Gwagwalada market to get some things, and I saw 5 boys who came to block me and tell me that I will not see January. That they put a bounty on my head that I shouldn't see January. And they said that anybody that can get me dead, 5 million naira.
Bro, why were you arrested by DSS? What exactly did you do?
Me and my friends went to church for a Thanksgiving and to talk about our prayer point, which our prayer point was Buhari must go.
Are you serious?
Yes, so that was how it started.
Which church was that, and who called the DSS?
That was Dunamis Church, and the DSS was called by Dr. Paul Eneche himself, because when we were going out of the church, we were 10 in number that went for the Thanksgiving and prayer point, and our prayer point was Buhari must go. So when we got into the church premises, we entered the church, coordinated, we sat down, no noise, nobody was agitating. So when the time for prayer, they say if you have a prayer point or you want to give your life to Christ, you should come over. And somebody like me, that I wanted to at least go into the Christendom in a way. So I chose to go out, and some of us came out. Then they asked us, what's our prayer point? I said, I'm wearing my prayer point because I don't need to write my prayer point. Because at that point in time, everybody's prayer point in Nigeria was Buhari must go.
So you were putting on a t-shirt that had it boldly written?
Yes,
Buhari must go. So when you told the church that was your prayer point, what did they say?
That was NH himself. So he just prayed actually. He did as if he didn't hear what I said. So after praying, he now said, we should go to another room that a pastor wants to see us. So they gave us some snacks and other things. So I don't know, they were just trying to feed us to go to DSS.
So why people were kept in that room? They called DSS on you?
No, when we were kept there, they used that as a delay tactics to delay us.
To delay people?
Yeah, so when we were going out, so some of us already got a cab to go. So the security operative just started shouting, stop, stop, stop. We're like, what happened? Before you know, they pounce on us, start beating us, take us to the church security unit. I was like, what did we do? They were still beating us. So the senior pastor came. One of the senior pastors, he came like, why will you be wearing Buhari must go? After dishing us some slap, then he now called the GO. He now said, let me call the GO. So I was telling my friends that, don't worry now. She NHA preach against Buhari. No, we'll go. So he just put the phone on speaker, and I said, GO, we've arrested those guys. And I said, those guys wearing Buhari must go. And I said, brutalize them and hand them over to the DSS.
That's what he said.
That was what NHS said. So I just knew that we were gone.
Are you serious?
Yes. So the phone was on speaker. Because the confidence I had was, NHS, you will not. You just tell them, just let them go. But it was brutalize them and hand them over to the DSS.
I hope you are telling the truth.
In his words. In his words.
What exactly inspired you to even go put on Buhari must go?
Okay, Buhari must go is a campaign that we founded as young people to talk about why Buhari must go, to make young people gang up and kick away the old leaders out of power. So the campaign started when we started writing Buhari must go on the street. So my friends went to Kogi to write Buhari must go, so they were arrested and they spent 72 days in detention.
Wow. So
when they came back, so we were like, okay, let's go and have a Thanksgiving. Like, where are we going to have a Thanksgiving? So one of our friend, that's a Dunamis member, like, my church is the best church now. I was like, your church is not the best church. So in our deliberation, I said, okay, let's go. So that Sunday we were prepared to go, and we wore our Buhari Must Go t-shirt, because that's the main reason why we want to go and do our Thanksgiving. So that was what inspired us to go to Dunamis Church.
So when DSS picked you guys up, can you tell us the story of what unfolded?
So at first they called the police. The police said they are not interested, that they cannot arrest us, that we didn't commit any crime, that they didn't see us protesting, or they didn't see us bringing any placard or banner,
or cause
any violence. Say it's just people that came to church and wore t-shirt, and so the police refused. So the police were there. So when the pastor said brutalize them and hand them over to the DSS, not knowing that he has already called the AGF.
What's AGF?
The Attorney General of the Federation. So how did I know he called the AGF? When the DSS came in their numbers, they took us. We went to the DSS facility. So when we entered the DSS facility, they took us to one office. So the DSS guy now called the Aoga. It seems he called the director. So it was Hausa he used. And I said, "Poleneche yanche mo aje wana yara anam for safekeeping." In English, it means Poleneche said we should keep these guys here for safekeeping. So I was just convinced that, okay, so this is the game that he wants to play. So when he took us to the DSS facility, they stripped us naked, actually. We were naked, they kept us in one room. Then after then, they took us to the cell where we were. That was New Echo. That's the cell where Kanu was before. Nnamdi Kanu, New Echo. So they kept us in, first, I was kept in the cell close to Kanu. I was in cell 10, while Kanu was in cell 8. So they had
Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes. So
did you see him in detention?
We even discussed for good 19 days.
Oh, you discussed?
Yeah, I even gave him Holy Communion. Yes.
Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes, I gave him Holy Communion.
Wow.
And he even told me that, he even sent me a message out to them that time. He was telling me, when I asked him about the woman they arrested him with, it was like the government are doing propaganda. That was the first story they told about him, 2015, when he was arrested. That he was arrested with a woman. That this one in Kenya, that's the same narrative that they want to bring, that they should tell Nigerians to disregard the report. That even though Nigerians will believe the report, they should provide the woman. They should provide the hotel that is with a woman. So we had several discussions, and then the Sunday Igboho guys were there. So it was like the Revolution Now comrades and the IPOP and the Oduduwa. We had a serious debate there. So we had to come to an agreement. So all of them had to agree that Kanu is the same agitation with them, and they all had to come to an agreement. There must be a revolution before a secession. So I had a lot of discussion there.
Now, what was your experience like in DSS facility detention?
Okay, should I say that is one of my perfect experience so far?
Perfect?
Yes.
Why do you say so?
Okay, even though I lost my tooth in the DSS station.
You lost your what?
Tooth.
Your tooth?
My teeth. Yeah.
How come?
It was at the church premises. So, the guys were using guns to hit us. So it was shaking. So at the DSS detention, so they finally used blow to remove it. One of the officials.
Wow.
Yes. So if you can look at it very well, you can see that my face is not really stable. This side and this side, look at it very well. See, one side is swollen. Yeah, up till now, it's still affecting me in a way. So
they tortured you guys?
Yes.
Tell us about everything now.
Me in particular, I was tortured very well because they say I'm the loudest. Because they say I talk too much. Because when we got into the facility first, or they naked us, and they took us to the cell. We were there. Then after 5-6 days, they brought us out. So they were asking everybody who gave us the Buhari Must Go t-shirt to wear. So they was forcing us to accept that Showore gave you this shirt to wear. That when they arrested you, Showore came to the church. Blah blah. So I printed this shirt myself, high quality, and I distributed to my friends because Buhari Must Go is my prayer point, and that is what I'm praying to God to do for me and Nigerians. So the guy was like, "Who is your mentor?" So I said Wolo Soyinka. So he grew very angry. Why will I be telling him that Wolo Soyinka is my mentor? So he now said they should take me to basement 2. So I was thinking basement 2 is one special cell because we hear people say basement 2 is for VIPs. I don't know, it was a torture room. So that was where I was tortured. I was beaten mercilessly. Then I was beaten to accept that we came to the church to burn down the church.
Can you describe everything in details? I want Nigerians to understand.
Okay, the torture was like when we got there, they called me. After I told them that I printed the shirt myself, I distributed it to my friends. So the officer said, okay, since I'm proving to be stubborn, he said his name is Officer 1. So when we asked of his name, he said his name is Officer 1. So he said he should take me to the basement. So when we got to the basement, so I entered inside the basement. There was a chair there. So I sat on the chair. So the torture guy came, offered me water, made me comfortable on the AC. So the place was very cold. So there was nobody to complain to that the AC should be put off, and there's no switch inside. So the other guys came in. So when they came in with some this black wire. They call it this black wire they use to wire building. Those special black wires that are just like high tension wires. So those were one of the tools they used. Then they have battens like this police talk through that they used to that police baton.
Those baseball.
It's not as big as baseball.
Okay, I know the baton.
Those talk through that police hold.
Yeah.
So those are part of the things that they used to also torture me. Then apart from using his hands and other things, so that was how they tortured me, and they take me back to my cell because we were arrested with a blind guy actually. So and my hope was that since Polynesia usually collect crutches from people, I was thinking the blind guy would see, but the blind guy actually was detained with us instead of performing the very biggest miracle. People should know that he's a man of God. So instead, he did otherwise. So after the torture and everything, they take me back to the cell. So one thing they did that was very funny, I was discussing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So some of the Boko Haram, because we were in the cell with both Boko Haram and Sunday Igboho guys and some other people. So the Boko Haram guys there, I started telling the DSS that me and Kanu are having discussions because we discuss a lot about the insecurity in the East. I even accused him of some things which was trying to clarify that those are government propaganda. Some of the things were like, why are ESN killing people, innocent people in the East, and why is IPOB proscribed? So after much discussion, that is where he gets to even tell me that some IPOB members have been taken to Wawa Barracks, which me myself I traveled there to confirm that that's the truth. So he also told me that he doesn't encourage people to kill people, that he only encouraged ESN to protect the East from all these Fulani herdsmen and insecurity. So, but mostly how we communicate most times in the night around 2 to 4. Then during the day we write. Then there's like a box.
Did you see him physically?
We communicate physically.
You saw him face to face?
Yes.
Okay.
So we write on a paper, put it inside one box. The box has a long rope, like this kind of, it's like a bucket, but the bucket is half. We cut the bucket into half. Then there's a rope tied to the bucket. So if you finish writing what you want to write, or if you want to even send food to somebody, you put the food inside, you throw the rope to this person's cell. Then the person will drag the rope, then remove what you sent. Then if you want to send back to you, he will throw the rope to you, then you drag it, then the bucket will come to you. So that was the best way we were communicating. So we were discussing for over 19 days. So after that 19 days, they were about to take us to court. So when they were about to take us to court, so the Boko Haram guys snitched on us. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had been discussing with us that they should search us. So when they searched us, they saw a letter that he wrote that we should give Shiwore. But the mistake I made was he sent that letter in the morning. I was unable to read that letter because I know they will be taking us to court. So we put the letter in the blind guy's trouser inside his boxers, thinking that they will not search. So that morning they searched us. So they removed the letter from there. So they were asking the blind guy who put the letter there. So they know it wasn't the blind guy, but they know it was one of us. So after beating us there, they collected the letter. So when we came back, they changed everybody from New Echo. So they removed us from New Echo. They took us to Old Echo, where we were with Frank and Kelvin, Emeka and Gonadi, and some other guys that were also arrested. So that is where the sweetest part of the DSS station started. because then we started a protest in the DSS detention about one of the Sunday Igboho guy that they want to cut his hand because he was shot on the hand. So when he cut his hand, so I protested. We led the protest in the DSS detention. I was still tortured for
How were
leading
you
protest.
leading a protest in DSS detention?
We organized.
How?
Okay, we were talking to prisoners why a revolution is needed, why Buhari should go. And most of them, they were talking to them, telling them according to the law, point of law, some of them that were innocent. We were preaching the law to them, telling them, you didn't do anything. The law says that you shouldn't be here without trial. The law said that you shouldn't be arrested more than 48 hours without being taken to court. So most of them were ignorant. So when we begin to convince them, we begin to tell them, what brought me here is Buhari must go. And I've been here since. I'm not depressed. I am not depressed. I am not like trying to feel bad. I am just agitating for Buhari should go. So I think if they should join us to agitate for Buhari should go, and we'll make this DSS detention miserable for both the cell guards and everybody, I think they will listen to them. And all of them, in detention, when everybody sees something like liberation, they always want to cling on to it. So they were very happy to even receive me. I was even giving the Minister of Justice there, which I appoint Kanu as the DSS chapter revolution now.
Are you serious?
Yes. Yeah. So that was how we mobilized those guys. So we protest. We do our protest starts 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. We chant song like, "Who is a tyrant? Buhari is a tyrant. Suwe. Who is a criminal? Buhari is a criminal." So we chant songs like that. We also try to make a lot of noise, make the place ungovernable for them. So we're doing that continuously. Though we're tortured. After we do that, sometimes when it's very loud, they'll just call us, or 5 of us, they'll beat us up. But mainly they beat us up. When those people want to pity us, we'll tell them that they shouldn't pity us. That is the reason why we should agitate them more. Because if you don't agitate them more, these people will not listen to you. So, and also, aside from that, I also realized that many people there, just like a guy that I met there, Emeka Ngonadi, how we started communicating was when he saw me there, he saw that you were arrested for Buhari must go. What did you do? Then I discovered that the guy was arrested for liking and commenting on a post.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Just because he
liked and comment on a post. So I was thinking
Which post?
IPOB post. So I was thinking it was like the story is not clear, because I was thinking this guy should be lying. Why will you just like and comment on the post and
then DSS will arrest
pick you up? Then when I came out of detention, I investigated the matter. I discovered it was true. I took up the matter. We went to court. We got 2 judgments, and up till now, DSS hasn't provided that guy. They took him to Wawa Barracks, where he has been detained.
What was Wawa Barracks?
It's a barrack in Niger State after Kainji Dam.
Yes.
Where DSS carry IPOB members or people that they just arrest randomly. They take them there for them to suffer and die. Yes. So after confirmation, we got 2 judgments. They refused to release the guy. So, and many other people are there. Like a guy himself in DSS detention. There was a guy who committed suicide because the guy was saying he has been here for over 7 years.
Are you serious?
Nobody has taken him to court. He has not even seen the sun. Like in DSS, if they take you out to even go to the admin office, it's just like a celebration for you. It's like a big celebration because they don't take you out. You are just indoors and you are doing nothing. Just like, and in DSS, I don't think they have VIPs because even Kanu himself is being tortured in DSS detention. So that was how the torture and everything continues. Before they take us to court, the court gave orders for us to be released. The DSS disobeyed 2 court orders until the pressure became so much. Where
was this pressure coming from?
The pressure was coming from the civil society, from Showore, from Nigerians, from our lawyers, Dr. Temokun, Masha Abubakar. So that was how the pressure was coming before they just had to just release us. And after releasing us, there were still threats. I was still receiving threats from different angles, different places. That okay, why will you go and say some things about DSS, or why will you go and take up some people's matter? Because they were giving us some consent form that we should sign, that we will not say anything about what we saw inside the detention. I was like, why will you tell me not to say what I saw if you know that what you are doing is the right thing? You understand? So that's a summary of how those people operate, and that's just a glimpse of an iceberg of what I saw there.
So this is what people go through when DSS get them arrested. This is really crazy.
And the worst part is that, the new Echo cell and the old Echo cell, the old Echo is a kind of better a little than the new Echo, because the new Echo is like there's no demarcation between the toilet and the bathroom. You are seeing the toilet like you are inside the same cell, like it's just like a toilet, sha. You are, let me just say, you are being locked up in a toilet, because that's how it is. There's no demarcations. So
the toilet is inside the same room.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and there's no demarcation.
There's no demarcation. It's just an open.
Yeah. So somebody can be like shitting and looking at the person. So what we have to do is we got the carton or the wrapper they gave us to sleep. So I have to hang it to cover the space for the toilet, so that the space for us to sleep will be demarcated from the space from the toilet. So that's how it is. This is more worst. Kuje is better. Like my experience in Kuje is better, which they are booking.
You've been arrested?
Yes.
Are you serious?
I just came out from Kuje. That was last week.
What took you to Kuje prison?
Yeah, Kuje prison, I was arrested by the Gogolada Area Council chairman.
The Gogolada
Area Council chairman. And the ABGA candidate that is contesting for chairman next year for Gogolada Area Council.
What did you do, bro?
Okay, that it started on the 6th of last October. I sent an FY to the chairman.
F what?
FY, that is Freedom of Information Act, which gives every Nigerian the right to write to a public official or a public office to demand information. So I wrote an FY to the Gola Castle chairman through my newspaper, which was registered by the CSA, Chronicles Reporters. So when I wrote an FY to the chairman responded saying the document I request for is before the ICPC and the EFCC, and he's currently under investigation. So I said, according to the FY Act, it says you have to tell me how my FY interrupts the investigation, or you have to tell me if you are being persecuted, giving me the suit number and every details I need to know that okay, this giving me this document will interrupt investigation.
Why did you even send him that FY in the first place?
Because the man has been building hotels instead of building schools. He has been buying houses instead of doing infrastructures, and he has spent a lot of teachers are not being paid, and allocation is being given to him. Currently, right now, the teachers he's owing teachers. There was a time that the Gogolada Area Council was shut down because of lack of payment of local government workers when allocation is being paid to them. So with all this happening, and the truth is, he even built a house for his in-law in Kuje, and teachers are not being paid. So I decided that okay, I think the public need to know about how the area council resources or allocation is being spent. So I sent the FY. So he grew very angry, I know. So he sent a lot of people to me, and he was even trying to offer me money. So I was like, this is not because of money. This is because of accountability. Because there are a lot of people in this town that are suffering because of you are suffering and you are enjoying it, and it's their money you are using to flex and used to do all those things. So he didn't respond. So Chronicles Reporters wrote a publication against the ABGA chairman, which is saying that he's the one the chairman is using to buy houses, and he is the one that the chairman gave the contract to his house that he bought for one of his new wife at the back of Arch Camp.
How did you get this information?
The information was given to me by somebody in the council.
just be careful what you mention here. Do you understand? As much as there are people who are interested to hear this information, it is very important that you have to protect yourself. Do you understand? So only provide what you know you are entirely sure of. We don't like a situation where somebody is going to say something that they are not too sure of, but maybe they got it from someone that they trust, but then you are not entirely sure.
Okay. To make it very clear that I'm sure of, the APGA chairman, as a person, called me that why would I write such a publication? That I said, okay, yeah, this is an investigative journalism platform. So if what we write about you is wrong, okay, update us. He now said, yeah, the chairman gave him a contract of 250 million naira.
Oh, he confirmed it. Did you record this?
Yeah, it's on record. I can send the record to you.
Yeah, send it, please.
I'll send it to you. And it's even published. We published it.
But we'd like to have it as well.
Yes, I'll send the full record to you. It's a full record. We'll publish the little parts that we could give to the public.
I worked for this other council. I put solar light, 250 million. They have not given me 1 naira. I verify.
So, he said the chairman gave him a contract of 250 million naira, that he was paid only 50 million, that the chairman has not given him any money before, that the only thing he does that he shows the chairman houses to buy, that he acts like an agent. So which he confirmed that our report wasn't a lie. So when I tell him, okay, but you have confirmed this report now, say, what is the thing that is getting you angry? He said, they said we wrote that he's using the area council money to do campaign. I said, sir, you should go and read very well. I think you didn't read the story. You should read the story and you are linked to property scandal and contract racketeering. Nobody is saying you are using money to do campaign. So somebody called me and told me that, okay, the chairman, he has discussed with the chairman and they want to get me arrested. So I was like, there's no problem. So because being arrested is a normal thing to me as of this point now, because they started arresting me since 2020, 2018, 2019, 2019, 2020, 2021 was the biggest arrest, which I suffered very well.
We'll talk about them.
So the next morning, they came to my house. He drove to my house with some guys. So they got me arrested. So the guys claimed that they were police guys. So they brought handcuffs. And the truth is, I don't like struggling with police. I believe that if you want to arrest me, you should arrest me. That we should do the right thing.
What if that was kidnap?
Because before then, I know we're in Gwagwalada. And with the kind of person I am not an easy person to kill. Because I believe that to kill somebody is not even easy. So I followed them. He told me that a petition was before the area command, that I should come and submit myself. So the guy removed handcuff as his identity card. So there were 4 plus the Ezekiel guy 5. And I don't want to fight with them. I don't want to struggle. Because imagine if I have struggled and it's a real policeman, they will say I fought with a policeman. So I was being very careful. So when I followed them, they drove me straight to the chairman's house. So when I got to the chairman's house, they took me inside. They organized some boys from the back. So the boys came, were now slapping me. They said, now you want to write against chairman, Abi. So now you want, say, we will kill you for this town. Say you be Gwari boy, and you come this Abuja, you want to come to fight Gwari people. So because I was in the chairman's house, and I wanted to fight back, because that is their domain. So I just kept quiet. They were humiliating me, slapping me. They were even doing all sorts of things. I just kept quiet.
Tell us everything they did to you.
They were slapping me, blowing me, pushing me at the gate. They pushed me to the. There's a protector at the chairman's gate, pushing me at the protector that will kill you today. That will kill you today. That I will not leave the chairman house. That me I will not live here. So eventually the chairman was less busy, so they called me to go inside. So when I met the chairman, he was telling me that, so I am the one that want to spoil his image in this town. And I said, sir, I don't want to spoil your image. I'm only telling you the truth of what you want to do. If you want to get me arrested, get me arrested. This your house is not a police station. He now said, K? One yaro? Say me I get mind like this? He now called the guy that claimed to be a policeman that he should come. And I removed money from his pocket, a bundle of cash, and gave to the guy. And removed a bundle of cash and gave to the Ezekiel guy. And he now told them that they should go and drop me at the police division, that he will call DSS, that DSS should come and pick me up. And I tell them, and I said DSS own a play. We don't get many issues with DSS. We don't demystify DSS since 2021. I go even like go back there because I get some guys for there besides supposed to follow up their case. So he go angry. He take them to his division. Take him to his division. So I went out. So immediately I was coming out. The Ezekiel guy gave me a slap. The candidate of the Afghan slapped me. That we'll meet his station. Then he took me inside his car again with those guys. Then we got to the station. Where I know that guy is not a policeman. When we got to the station, he was telling me that area command at first. The petition is against me in the area command. But he now took me to the Gogolada division. So when we go to the Gogolada division, that is where the funniest thing started. So he now went to meet a police officer that they want to make a complaint.
Can you imagine?
Yes. So they took me to the crime office. So most of the police officers in the station, they know me very well. They know that I don't steal, So every IPO was refusing that no, he will not do the matter. Every IPO was refusing. So they went to meet one of their guy, which the guy is from my mother's state, from Benue State, a TV guy. His name is Officer Teso. So they met the guy. So the guy said he will handle the matter. So they said we should write statement. And I said I will not write statement until I see my lawyer. Ezekiel slapped me in presence of the police officer. I said, you are assaulting me in the police station. He slapped me again. Then I was like, IPO, you see this guy, they assault me. The IPO was like, how about honorable, take it easy now. I said, if they tell and take it easy for police station when they assault me. He said, honorable, please take it easy. So I just kept quiet because I believe that the police people were not willing to protect me. Then a policeman entered, Oga Yerima. He was not like, don't slap this guy again. Get out of here. Then other police people were like, get out of here, get out of here. Then the Ezekiel guy and I left the investigation room where I was. Then they said they should wait for the DPO since I don't want to write statement. So the DPO came. So they took us to the DPO's office. So they told the DPO that I called the chairman a criminal, that I said Ezekiel is using area council money for campaign. So the DPO heard the matter. So the DPO knows me very well. So he knows that the matter is a political matter. So he now said, okay, that they should take my statements, they should take their statement, and they should grant me bail. That I should go. So that this is a civil matter. That the police does not interfere in civil matter. So the DPO left. So they met the IPO. They were having two aside with the IPO. All of this one will call the IPO, this one will call the IPO, this one will call the IPO. So my lawyer said, okay, that I should just write statement.
Okay, your lawyer had come at this point.
Yes. So I should just write statement so that we'll see what they want to do. I told my lawyer that these guys want to detain me. Because when I was sitting inside, I saw where they gave the IPO money. That was mint, 500 naira mint. But I don't know how much is it. So I saw when they gave me money. So I said, this IPO don't detain me. So everybody, I said, no, don't worry now. This guy is detain me. So I went to the counter to lie down. I said, no, nobody should just bother. That they will detain me. So I was even telling the cell guy that please just go and lock me up. Because there's no point. Because I know the way these people operate. They are going to detain me. So my lawyer was like, they should not worry. So the DPO was not around. But my detention warrant was signed by somebody who I don't know. So I was detained in the Gogolada police station. So 12 o'clock midnight. So and I was not feeling fine. I was having malaria, cough and catarrh. So I said, okay, they should bring my drugs. I've not eaten since morning, and they pick me up in the morning. So I will just eat and take my drugs. The IPO refused that he's not a doctor. That he cannot certify the drugs that they are bringing for me, which he knows malaria. I think everybody know malaria medicine. Everybody know cough and cold medicine. So he now said they should take the drugs away. So I was like, okay, there's no problem. So around 12 to 1 o'clock in the midnight, they brought two guys into the cell to beat me up. So when they brought the guys inside the cell, me and the guy we fought, though they beat me up a little, but at least we fought a little. So they removed those guys around 4:30 in the morning. So around 7 o'clock in the morning, my IPO came and removed me. And I said I should enter machine. I said, where am I going to? He said, enter. I said, where are you taking me to? He said, he's taking me to the magistrate court. I said, why didn't my lawyer yesterday that you're taking me to court today? He said he doesn't have time to answer me that I should enter bike. So Anan told my brother who was at the station then that he should tell my lawyers that they should come to the court. And before that Ezekiel left the station, in the presence of the IPO, he brought 4 different set of boys. 4 different set of boys inside the station to point me that this is the boy I want you to kill. He said it in Hausa. The IPO was there and he said nothing. 4 different set of boys.
What's the IPO's name again?
Officer Teso
in Gwagwalada.
Yes. The IPO was there and he said nothing. 4 different set of boys, and these boys were looking very scary. He said, one and yaro nena soka keshish. She ne actually na ampani the campaign couldn't cancel na campaign. So I was just of that to say, you see what this guy they do. His own was the only thing he was telling the guy was that, Oga, honorable, I beg, take him easy. Honorable, I beg, take him easy. So that was how we went to court. After we went to court, they were just going up and down in court. So the magistrate came. When the magistrate came, he like, what's the matter? They called the matter, they heard the matter, they moved for my bail application, and the prosecutor opposed the bail. So the magistrate said I should be granted bail of level 15 civil servant, and somebody with a bail bond of 3 million naira bail bond. So on that Friday, I could not fulfill the bail condition. So I was taken to Kuje prison. So on Monday, the magistrate said he wanted to interview the shorty. So interviewed the shorty on Monday. So on Tuesday, I was released. So when I was released on Tuesday, when I came back home, so I was receiving threats from people around that I know that they are affiliated to him. So they will call me and tell me that their oga says for this Gwagwalada they kill because of election. And one of the Zilaga's friend, which is called Mr. Sonny King, confessed to me that somebody did a publication one time during Gwagwalada, and he was being taken to an unknown place. He was beaten as if they will kill him. That I should go and apologize to the chairman. And I said it is not a crime to call a thief. And I cannot apologize to somebody that I know that yes, him himself confirmed that he's under investigation. And with the document I even have, that he's not paying contractors and he's not even paying teachers. So I cannot say an allocation is coming. And the allocation details is a public detail which is online. If they pay allocation to council, they publish it online. And it's not a hidden document. So why will we be collecting allocation and you will tell teachers that there is no money to pay? So I told the guy that apology is a 0-0 for me. I don't apologize on something that I know I'm not wrong. If I'm wrong, then I'll know that yes, I have to apologize. But for this one, I'm not apologizing. So after that, the chairman aides were still threatening me. If I climb on bike, they will stop my bike. So I have to leave Gwagwalada for some time. So I left Gwagwalada, I went to Lagos. I was doing my business in Lagos. So I have to come back to Abuja again, which was yesterday for the case. So when we got to court, the prosecutor who was saying he's very ready, he has all evidence that defamed the chairman and everything, all evidence that defamed the ABGA candidate. When we went to court, he did not file any process, he did not served my lawyer any evidence. Then his excuse to the magistrate was, there is no law that states that the trial will start today. So I was very confused that before they strike out the case, they must have 5 adjournments. That's according to the law. He quoted one law. So the magistrate said, okay, right now. So I told the magistrate that my life is being threatened. That I'm being threatened, my life is threatened, that the ABGA chairman is threatening me through his boys, the area council chairman is threatening me also through his boys. Because if I went to the Gwagwalada market to get some things, and I saw 5 boys who came to block me and tell me that I will not see January. that the chairman has paid, that they put a bounty on my head, that I shouldn't see January. And they said it that anybody that can get me dead, 5 million naira.
When was this? When did this person say this to you?
That was 3 days ago.
3 days ago?
Yes.
That was on the 29th of November.
Yes.
2025.
Yes.
Wow.
So, and not only him, somebody that doesn't know me, the person sees me around is like an officer, but I don't want to call his where he's at, but an officer. He called me. He said he works in the council. That the way that they discuss my matter and the people they don't give money to mobilize for my matter, say they want to kill me, maybe as if na accident. Like, why? He said the way the matter they go now, say everybody now don't they use the word he used that my page now don't become oxygen for Gogwalada people, because at the use and they update them about what in the chairman and every other people they do. So say my they very careful. So they want make I no see January because election are February. So and I said okay, I'll be very, very careful. So that is how.
So what have you done with this information now?
Okay, when I was told about this, I contacted a friend who is a lawyer. So we wrote a petition which I submitted today to the area commander. Look at the copies of the petition. Submitted today to the area commander and to the DPO, Divisional Police Officer, so they could be able to work on it. I know nothing will be done.
I'm not supposed to submit this petition to the office of the Deputy Inspector General of Police, the DIG.
They told me that I should submit it in the jurisdiction of where it happens. So, but the Commissioner of Police was copied in the petition.
Okay. All right, continue. So you've submitted it now, right?
Yes, today.
What else have you been able to do apart from this petition? I hope a lot of people are aware of this.
A lot of people are aware, especially everybody in Gogwalada is aware.
Okay, this is their acknowledgement
copy.
Yes,
of the petition.
They received it.
Yes, it was today. It was submitted this morning. Because I took the petition there before, they rejected it. So once I begin to post more on it, so I took it there myself. So that was when they accepted it. So even up to today, they are still going after my friends. They are going after my brother.
You have to be very careful.
They are going after my brother. And what I was told was, this guy shouldn't make it to next year because he's going to spoil their political career.
So what's your plan now? You don't have to say everything here, though, but
to say my plan, I would say I don't really have a plan right now. I'm just being fluent with the moment, because these people are people that they have resources more than me. I don't have resources. They have the governmental power. They have the security agencies on their side. So I am just doing what I think is best and leaving the rest for the forces to guide me.
Is so we're aware of this?
Yes, he's aware of this.
Okay, very good. You know this. You're a brave young man. Are you above 30?
No, I'm just 29.
29. You're very brave and you're expressive, which is very important. But this activism, it comes with, consequences most times.
Definitely.
And you've seen it all. You've been to DSS, you've been to Kuje prison, it's not easy, But then you have to safeguard yourself, you have to work with wisdom. And are you still in Dagwagwalada?
Yes.
You still live there?
I don't have anywhere to go. The place I was squatting before, I was squatting with one of my friends.
In town?
But I just get to realize that the guy is very scared of me. Scared of me in instance that let me just say, I traded my fear for donuts a long time ago, so I don't get scared. So he sometimes when he said, okay, these things, you should just forget about it. Or I've seen worse, because I've seen worst. I've beaten on the street. I've been brutalized on the streets. Not there was a time during the Buhari must go. Every time they beat us every day now on the streets. Now police get us arrested. They beat us up. But it is just like a normal thing to me now. But if I have my way, I'm going to leave Guax. But since I don't have my way right now, I just choose to stay in the lion's den to fight, because I was told that if you are fighting with a lion, you shouldn't get tired until the lion gets tired, or you are going to get killed.
Well, you've done the right thing to document your story just in case anything tries to happen. But you have to follow up very well. Seek advice from people who have also treaded the same path. I'm sure Soro is a perfect example. And if you follow him properly, he should be able to guide you. I'm just a bit worried about your family. And you have to be very careful with the kind of friends you bring around, because I feel that they know you better than even the people who are your enemies right now.
Exactly.
So you have to be very, very careful who you trust. Bro, you're a brave young man, honestly. Like, so tell me more about what you do.
Okay, I am into web design. I do investigative journalism. I also do like media consultancy. I also do solar. I also sell solar inverter and solar panels.
Okay.
Like an agent that sells. I have a company that affiliates with me that if I want to buy, I buy on a cheaper rate and I sell to people. Yes. And let me just say, I do a lot of things. Like,
What's your name?
Things. Manasseh
what?
Manasseh Ben Paul.
Nice.
I also serve the pastor, an imam, and a herbalist.
You say what?
I also serve the pastor, an imam, and a herbalist.
Three
people. The herbalist I served was in Benue State. Or the TV people that are watching this might know this place I'm calling Ugbe in Jatoka.
What did you serve as? Are you a Christian right now?
I'm not a Christian. I work with the forces.
Which forces?
The forces that guides the earth and the world.
What are they called?
They are called the forces, the unseen forces.
You used to be a Christian before now?
Yes, from a Christian background.
So what changed?
Okay, let me start from the beginning. My dad died in 2005. And when my dad died, I was told that it was witches and wizards. Some witches. Your village people didn't kill your father. So I was desperate to see the source of power. What is the source of power? What is the source of creation? Why is everything happening like this? So the first thing that came to my mind is that let's just try to serve God. So my mother is a kind of a good prayer warrior. We were following her, engaging in prayers. So nothing changed. I was like, nothing changed. So I traveled to Benue State. One day, I just wake up one morning, I want to enter Benue. My guy tell me, say, for Benue, juju dey happen for Benue. You see the shop for there. I see, they enter Benue. I enter Makurdi. So I was looking for a good jazzman. So any jazzman when I meet, I always tell them in problem. So I don't know whether I was having a prophetic, because when I see them, it's just like I'm looking at you, I'm seeing a screen behind you, and I'm telling you what I'm seeing on the screen, and you are confirming it to me that it's true. So I was like, this thing makes sense. So how it started was, one of my friends, they call him Jude. The people in Gogolada can confirm this because it's very popular in Gogolada. The story is popular in Gogolada. Jude Livinius, they call him Voda. So there was a time I met the guy that I dey see things. I don't understand what I dey see. I already see things. He say, maybe God want follow use me, all those kind of things. I say, I don't really understand. So he said there's a church he attends. That maybe we should go to the church, that the woman is a prophetess. That the woman can pray for me, and maybe if it is something that is good, enhance it for me. If it is a demonic spirit, they will deliver me. So when I got to the church, after the prayer section, I saw one girl. I saw this. I just saw it again. I say, guy, I don't see something. He say, tell the woman. And I say, ma, I have something to say. The woman say, okay, what's that? And I say, I saw this girl. I saw her this big snake pursuing her. I saw her that she had a dream yesterday. A big snake was pursuing her. Then she ran into a building, an uncompleted building, and the snake disappeared. I've not even finished talking. The girl said, Mommy, that is the same dream I have last night. My friend was like, guy, you don't blow. IB. So we had discussion. So when me and the woman was discussing, so I told the woman, I also prophesied for the woman that her husband is not feeling fine. I don't know the man. So she was, yes. So she was confirming what I said. So I was going to the woman's church, praying to see whether I can enhance myself. I realized that the prayers were just not working. So we discovered another place. Again, one day I slept. I woke up, I told my guy that my spirit is saying, "Mo trek go down." So I discovered another place, a pastor's church, Spirit Liberty, Apostle Wilson Uguche. Then he was heading the church with one Apostle Great Musa. So when Wilson saw me, he said, "You this boy, that God want to use you, devil want to use you. But any of them that use you, you perform an exploit." So the guy drew me very close. He was teaching me about mission, vocation, and vision. So after then, I'll be prophesying to people that comes to the church. Anyway, I said, okay, I saw that next week you have a job. There was my friend called Ezekiel. So the guy was doing online business, this online job. So I said, this thing what they do. I gave him a date. I could not remember the date. I don't want to say a wrong date. I gave him a date. I gave him a time. I told him that this is where if you collect money, we'll go celebrate for 360 phase 1. We were still at Jeremiah Oseni Junction when I told him that. And I told him that you will make money, you no go find me, but I will accidentally come meet you for there. So when it happened, the boy was like, man, I said, don't turn prophet. Oh. So then all my friends were calling me prophet. If something happened, they will call me. Even before they arrested one of my guys, I tell them that by 3 o'clock, don't go home. If you go home by 2 o'clock, I said 2 o'clock, don't go home. You go home by 2 o'clock, you get arrested. So he was like, this my guy, don't start again. So when he got home, he was arrested, and that same day, he got an accident and he lost his car. So I was like, well, this church no dey enhance with it. Like, I want to see real power. I want to see power wey be say I dey watch for film, Melin go do like this. You go like the film kind of. I am not feeling anything in my body moving. Like, I need to feel one kind of power that if I do like this, that all those past. So I just said, okay, let me go Benue. So I went to Benue. I met many people. I realized they were not competent enough. So the place I saw really power, that I know that yes, powers exist, was with a lady called Cancer Umakudi.
What did you confirm there that made you feel like there was
I saw a girl who used her back to climb a tree. Like, even myself, I was surprised.
Wait. That's she.
No, without using your hand. Just imagine that somebody used back to climb tree without his hand. You will not understand. It seems one day you have to go to Benue State.
I'm ready to go. Let me go and confirm all these
Logo local government. True. Benue State local government. The place is close to the former governors of Benue State's house now. Gabriel Suswan. They call the girl Cancer Umakodi. Some people call her Anjoli.
Can we go and if what you are saying is true, I would like to cover that story.
This is what I'm saying. If you have to post this part online, people in Benue State will confirm it.
Continue. Tell us more about everything you witnessed there.
So the girl, she's like a native. They said, according to the story.
How old is she?
She's like, when I was there, I was kind of 25 or 22. So she was older than me with 2 years then. She was older than me 2 years. Because I was a very small boy when I went. All this I'm telling you, this is 2015. 2014. So something again I saw was that I realized.
No, you're 29, Abi.
Yes.
Me, I'm 28. So in 2015 was like 18 years.
Yes.
No, 19 years old or something.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
2014 was 16. 2015 is 17. 26. So maybe you can't remember, but don't worry. Let's continue.
So I realized we have 3 kind of jinn.
What's jinn?
They call them aljanu.
Eh?
Aljanu.
What are they?
They are like spirits.
Oh, the ones that Muslims talk about.
Very correct. So in TV land, they call them Azor. They call them Azor. So the guy works with Aljanu. So they have 3 types. That's what I discovered. They have the red one, they have the black one, and they have the white one. You understand? So she should work with the red and the white one. And another amazing thing of the place is, you might be here like this, the Aljanu will start flogging people.
Why?
That they disobey them.
Huh.
And you start seeing the mark on their... You will not see somebody flogging them, but you see a mark. Like, if they flog the person, shout, ah! You see the mark like real cane. Like, they use real cane to flog, but you will not see the person flogging that person.
Now that kind of power you can't be attracted to.
So when I sit down, I say, God, this is the main gig I need. So I was telling the girl that how will I get my own personal Aljanu? She said they have to accept me. Say okay. Say me I want to experience Aljanu make them beat me. She say I wear slippers. Enter her place. I wear slippers and no beat me. I said no, like she said I should fetch water in the well in the night. I just dey fetch every night. I dey fetch water just to get encounter. No encounter. And also there's a place in Benue State that you have to cross with the back of snake. You have to climb back of snake to cross you. They call that place Ugbe in Jatoka. So I have to adventure to that place. So when I went to that place mostly there they do jazz and they deal with this Aljanu. Both the black, the red, the white. And that's where you go, you will see a statue talking to you. That is where you go, you will see somebody that is not complete discussing with you. So adventure to Ugbe. When I went to the Jatoka, because you have to reach Jatoka before you reach Ugbe. And that Ugbe, that is where they keep this TV swan that they used to swear their kings. They call it swan. That is the source of power of TV people. That is Ugbe. That is where it is. So when I adventure to Jatoka, that is the place before you cross the river to Ugbe, because Ugbe is like a mountain. It's like a mountain. So when I went to Ugbe. So when I went to Ugbe, and because that time I was not going there to look for protection, I was just going there to get powers. So when they asked me that what did I want, I said I want powers. The guy said he cannot give me power because I am not up to the task to handle the kind of powers that he will give to me. But he only give me something that I will not enter into it. If any problem I enter, I will find my way out. That he sees that I will enter into a lot of problem in my future. So he even told me that I will go to prison. He even told me that I will crown kings. I was like, this guy, this is not what I came for. But the place looked very scary, so I could not ask some kind of questions I want to ask because I was thinking they will use me as sacrifice because of the kind of things I was seeing. Because you know the way they carve, if you go to Lagos Art Market, there's all these statues, or if you go to all these King's Palace, all those statues that they used to build, like monuments, those things usually there's a way they would do consultation. You will be talking to the statue to be responding to you. So after I adventured to that place, I was thinking that okay, to serve this girl now, which is the Anjoli, will give me a breakthrough. So after serving the girl for like 6 months, my mother discovered I was there. So my mother came down to Benue State to pick me. That I should come back to Abuja. So when I came back to Abuja now, I was like, I don't lose for there, so I cannot go back there because even though I want to go back there, they will still snitch on me because then I was not having a will on my own. My parents still take care of me. And
how old were you then? I'm still trying to understand because you say you're 29 now.
yes.
So I'm trying to understand how young you were when you were chasing this power.
I started chasing powers since 2006.
2006, I was in
Six.
primary 6.
2006. My dad died 2005. I was the only person that saw my dad's spirit. So I thought that was where
What
everything
does your
started.
dad do for a living?
My dad was a human rights activist also.
Oh, your mom.
He also works for CIPPO.
What of your mom? What does she do?
My mom is just like a trader.
Okay, but none of them had any traditional.
No.
Okay, continue.
So
Where has your quest for power led you to? What other thing have you uncovered? What other spiritual experiences do you have?
You the one that served the malam. I will not call the malam's name because
In Abuja, yeah.
no, in Niger State, because the malam is a mafia, and we had an agreement that what happens remains there. But I got to discover that though I experienced real power there, and I was open to a lot of things, like to see things before it happens to me, not to other persons. I don't know. Some other person I see, but I cannot just look at you and tell you that I see, except I see it. But to myself, I see things before it happens, and sometimes I even see like 3-4 days event before it happens to me. So that's the reason why most things that happen to me, sometimes it will be like I don't have a choice. That is why it happens to me. Even my arrest, I saw it. Even the DSS arrest, I saw it. Even before they said they have put a bounty on my head, I saw it. And even what they are planning to do to me on the Christmas Eve, I've already seen it. And even the meeting that they are having against me, even that they will have against me tonight, I saw it. So I see things like that. How was it done? There are some prayers that they will use the Quran to pray, and it's like a tablet. There's a tablet. This Muslim tablet that they have with that ink. So immediately they are making that prayers, they'll be washing it inside a container. And once they finish the prayers and wash those things inside that container, they'll give you to drink. And once you drink, your spirit will not remain the same. Your spirit will feel it. You feel that there's something inside you. And you feel it, like you understand that. If your spirit is not even strong, it might go down for like 1-2 days. It might go down for 1-2 days before you might be able to get yourself. And immediately when you begin to get yourself, you start seeing blur images. You might be here now, you just see some blur image. If Aljanu is inside his house now and they pass, you start seeing them blur. Before you know, you start seeing them. They take many forms. Some of them take the form of light, to take the form of a human being. Some take the form of animals. Some take form of just scattered light. Some just come like this wind. You know the way this tornado wind,
the small one.
Yeah, but it's not like that. It's just like it's something like that, forming a figure of a human being. Yes. So those are a little of the experience that I felt, that I believe that yes. You are still interested in power, right? I have not finished my search
for power.
Yes, the reason why it's like I've stopped is because there are some places I would like to still explore.
Like which places?
Okay, like still same in Benue State.
Yeah, why are you not going out of these places?
Because that is where I am seeing some things that I never believed in my life that is possible. Where I see somebody with his head. Somebody with his head. Somebody who uses his head to run faster than you with your leg. Not using his hand. Places that where everybody will leave this room. They will keep enough food here. You will come back, you will see, it will be as if now human being chop the food. They go crack the bone, comot the meat for the bone well. You go see and go know say person just finished chop. Yeah. So I really want to go back and still engage
More power.
those people to know the source of those things. I've been
If
to
you have
Kogi.
this power, what will you use it for?
I just think I should have it first, because if I
What
should
is
tell
it
the
for?
public what I will use the powers for, it to be, I think maybe the DSS will get me arrested.
But you are smart enough to know that whatever you are saying, people are watching.
Exactly.
So by sitting here, you should know what kind of information is coming out from your mouth.
At least I'll use
Use
the
it
power
with
to change 90% of Nigeria. If I have that kind of a power, because I've been to Kogi.
People with this kind of mentality don't go far though.
I've been to Kogi.
But do you know that's the truth?
Yeah, that's the truth.
See, when you think that privileged power be given to you and you want to use it to change, you can never. Why has the world never changed up till today? You think that you are the wisest one, you are the most compassionate person. When you truly seek privileged power, you should be thinking of strategy, not changing the world. The world was never designed to be entirely changed.
You know, where my conviction to fight begins from when my father was killed. You know, my father did a lot of work, a lot of groundwork, and there is a place I went to in search of power, and I was told I was not living my life. The man told me, he said, "Do you know your father sacrificed your life for you?" I was sick 2005, badly sick to the point that I was operated. I died in the theater, according to the doctors and my mother. And they came to my mother and told my mother that was sorry, we lost him. That immediately they called the doctor that I started breathing. So the juju man, I'm not calling juju man, the man I met at Jatoka, which is Ugbe
in Benue State.
Yes, he said, your father gave his life for you to live, because when you were sick, they told your father to allow you live so that he will, so to allow you die so that he will live. But your father made the word that you are the seed of eternity, that he rather die for you to grow. So I thought it was a joke. So when I went to Kogi State, there's a place in Kogi State where I saw white crocodile inside river. We went to do one small sacrifice there. They say if you want to go and see the crocodile, you have to just sacrifice. I went there, one of my friends called Dambaba. They call him, his father is Atao Mashadu, one of the chiefs in Kogi State. So I went there and so he told me that a gala get juju, so his powers did there. So when I got there, I realized that their powers are just for all this gun medicine, all these ones now fight to protect yourself from fights. And those are the kind of powers I'm looking for. I'm looking for power like all this Merlin, Zediko, Zuzorenda, all this.
This guy don't to watch movies.
All those kind mad powers.
Yeah, but I understand what see. There's something inside of you that seeks the extraordinary. Do you understand me? People like you don't settle for mediocrity or shallow-minded people. It doesn't work. There's something you have not even realized your identity. You're only working towards a path that has already been cleared for you, either by your ancestry, which could have been your father, or maybe by your environment or motivation from the people you are claimed to be mentors, maybe people like Sore. And there's something inside of you that has not found a form yet. Do you understand? So that is what is seeking there's something that is seeking, you know. I don't know how this is not the perfect position.
You know, I went to Calabar last year. Also, when I was opportunity to search for power, the whole cannibals almost eat me.
Too?
Yes, cannibals always eat me there in Calabar now. Cannibals almost eat me. That was where I discovered that in Calabar they have spare parts and they have human being spare parts market where they sell spare parts. I was told there.
But you didn't witness it.
I didn't witness it. But cannibal almost ate me myself. They almost eat me up. And it was somebody that saved me. A guy called ANC Oswai.
This is your quest for power.
So I saw some real powers there also. So
what kind of powers is this?
Powers like somebody can just be here with you and vanish. Or somebody can be here with you and when you just go come back, the person will be sitting there but you will not see the person. Then when the person just do one or two things, you will see him, you go like, bros, wait, I did here. Others will be seeing the person, but they say, I ain't sit down here now, you know. Something like that, like, how did he get it? The person that give him, how did that person get it? The source of that power. So
that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, so even myself, I exhibit some powers, but I feel like I want a power that I can be able to feel, control, and be able to, like, I don't know. Like, let me say, like, Zediko's surrender.
This necklace on your body, what's it for?
Okay, this necklace. This necklace, I collected it from Showore when people said he was using juju.
Why is activists these days leaning towards traditional worship? You're an activist. You're looking for power. The other time we saw a very dark man in Edo State. There was something he was doing. Some fortification. He said his father asked him to acknowledge the traditional stuff. And then Ritu has also said he's not a Christian, have we?
It's not. He don't believe in religion.
Okay, he doesn't believe in religion.
He only believe in humanity.
So he gave you this stuff too. Yeah?
I collected it from him.
Okay, collected it.
People were saying he's using juju. So, but I don't know that he doesn't use juju.
Okay, doesn't use.
I wanted to introduce him.
I thought he's even a traditional worshiper.
Oh, Showore doesn't believe in jazz. That's the truth. The last time we were having a debate, he said anybody that can that say you have gum medicine should come so that he will test it. So he doesn't believe in that. But he doesn't know that it exists. So.
Okay.
So there's a lot of adventures I want to do. Maybe this December, if I have money, I want to go back to Calabar. That's my first priority.
All the best, bro. Because there are so many things I want to talk about, but then all the best, all the best. What you seek may not even see the thing here. You see where you went to and the lady said go and fetch water. Oh God, we have somebody waiting for an interview. I wish I could talk to you, like take some time to really, really talk to you. It's possible what you seek, where you are seeking it, that particular one that you said you went to Benue may not want you. That's why you probably didn't find it. But if you keep seeking, you might find yourself, or what you seek might even come to you without you even finding it.
What somebody told me in Kogi, one of the man in Kogi, because in his shrine there's a nest that hanged on the air, just like the one in the altar of Igala's shrine. There's a nest. There's nothing holding the nest, but it's on the air. So I was like, after his consultation, he said, I am not, that he has consulted, I've done everything, that he could not see me as a human being, that nobody can help me, that the source of power I'm looking for is with me. So he was telling me that I should just try to do some meditation, but I have tried all kind of consultation. I've gone online, read about things that they say do this one. The last one I did, I encountered a spirit that is at Kaduna. He said I should buy 2 Binta Saddam, 1 Dandwala. This Binta Saddam, this they call it Tulali. How do people call it Tulali? 2 Binta Saddam, 1 Dandwala, then Kola Nuts, that one that have 4 face, there with a white cock. I should throw it inside a well that people doesn't fetch often. That Aljanu will wake me, say, or spirits will come and wake me, that who did I give Sadaka? Then I will tell them I give them Sadaka. Then they will tell me, they will ask me, what did I want? You get? I did it. So, but no spirits wake me up. But I was outside my house, outside the house where I was. But I saw a spirit, actually. The guy, one of my guy that was with me, I was thinking he saw it, but I don't know that he was fast asleep. He was like, he told me that he said in sleep off. So when the spirits came, he was asking me that who did I give Sadaka? I said I gave him Sadaka. The spirit asked me that what did I want? I said I want powers. The spirit told me that I am power. so it vanished. So I tried it again, it didn't work. I tried it again, it didn't work. So I just feel like maybe I should source for somewhere else.
First of all, the advice about meditation, you need it to clear your head. If you are thinking so much, a lot, sometimes it will be as though someone is talking to you, but it's just your mind having conversations with you, and you need to clear your mind because you are constantly seeking something. You want to experience something out of the ordinary, and you need to achieve that with calmness, and you need to increase your vibration so that you don't settle discussing what you truly seek with just anybody. Even if you watch these adventure movies, sometimes the people that they come in contact with are usually those that either to direct them to the next point of their destination or their journey, or someone that will delay them or confuse them or make them to quit that journey. So you need to increase your vibration so that your road is clear, your path is clear. Do you understand? That's my best advice for you. And this Adujana that you seek might not even want you. It is possible you come from a tribe where they are not supposed to allow a child from that tribe to be part of them. But you are seeking it so badly because you don't even know what your identity is. The first thing you need to do is to discover yourself so you know where you belong and where to go. But then you're a young man, you can see, honestly, I have this opinion that you see life greatness is a cause. Everybody is trying to achieve success. Everyone is trying to make their life so beautiful. But the two most important things people live for is sex and money. That's the truth. You're trying to look beautiful. You're trying to dress, to look handsome, attractive, go to school. All this is just to attract money and to have sex. But then it is only very few people who truly want to explore. They want to understand life beyond waking up in the morning, going to work. They are looking for something extraordinary. I was just driving the other day, 2 days ago, and can I tell you something? I don't used to believe in all these spiritual things. If I didn't even have any interest in all these things before now until this year. I started facing a lot of things that I didn't understand, and even if people come to me lucky and say this was happening, this was coming, I'll just say, I beg. But what I experienced this year opened my eyes that it is very possible that the spiritual realm exists. And sometimes I spend my time wanting to understand what spirituality is all about. And I'm just saying this because of some things you said. I was driving just on Saturday. I was going to look for something. I wanted to go for an errand, and I was just thinking, if there's a spiritual realm, don't worry, I don't want to talk about
No, say that I can give you a clarity.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not what I want to even say. All right, bro. We've spoken enough, and it's very admirable to hear your story and your bravery. You know, knowing that as a young person, you are concerned about a better society for everybody. You're fighting not just for yourself, but for other people as well. I just hope our society sees it for what it is, and I'll advise you to be very careful too. Do you understand me? You're a young man with potential. What you are right now is not even who you are supposed to be. You are still yet to understand yourself, but for the meantime, you can occupy yourself with all the things you are doing right now. As you grow and as you keep working, you will discover who you are. That's my prayer for you. I don't know if you guys have questions you like to ask. Maybe there were things that he's supposed to give clarity on. You can leave it in the comment section, and we might just invite him again to even hear some of his stories, his adventures, his experience with activism, fighting for the oppressed, calling out certain people. And you have to do it right. I'm even very glad you even have a lawyer. Follow due process. It's very important. Don't be one of those people that come out on social media to say things that are not true or that are unverified.
I run the blog, so we live with the principle of sure. Like Sarah reporters. There's nothing that goes on Sarah that is a lie. You can take it to the bank and you will not withdraw. according to MC Mitty. There's nothing that is not verified. So if it's better for you, even though you know that this person is a criminal, it's better for you to not say it if you don't have facts to prove than to say it. And most times we don't just fight people. Some people that have even fought, I don't know them. I just, with the information I have, with the facts I have verified, you just have to put up a fight for the betterment of the country.
And this thing has happened when Sowore used our reporters to say things about Senator Ned, and he got Sowore arrested.
Yes, you know.
That was a long time ago.
Yes.
So I feel like Sowore should be in the best position to mentor you and everything. But anyways, we dey here just in case anything happens. Always reach out to us, okay? So we can learn the voice. Do you understand? And help out where necessary. Is it possible to leave some of these documents?
Yes, that's...
Is photocopy or anything? We can just take pictures of it. Okay?
I can also send you the FY and their response.
We'd like to see everything.
Yes.
But please don't send us anything that has government documents. It's not allowed on social media.
I don't even post government document on social media.
Okay, good.
It's against our rules as comrades working with Shore.
Okay.
We don't do that. Every government document should be presented in court.
Exactly. So just send us what you can, the audio recordings, videos, pictures of everything. You do understand? That will really help out. Okay, if we can get pictures and videos, pictures of this, or maybe copies, that will also be very, very good too. So we have rules when it comes to granting interviews where people's names are being called. The head of department is going to reach out to you. It's not something we'll discuss here, but I'll tell you the rules that we have established for that. So before the video is ready, there are some things that you have to do. Do you understand? Maybe you've done it already, I don't know. I just came in and we just went into interviewing straight up.
Like a consent form.
From what we have, consent is different. We also have something entirely different for when names are being mentioned. Do you understand? And the people are not there to defend themselves. So we have this thing, something else we'll take you through the process.
No, that's
don't
no
worry.
problem.
So Ben, all the best, bro. You're a brave young man.
Thank you so much.
All the best. It's very inspiring to listen to you, your story of courage and everything. Honestly, it is. And I don't even know what else to say. Your journey of spirituality is something I'd like to hear more about. But then again, I'm also interested to know about your journey with activism and the rest. From time to time, please do well to reach out to us. Let us follow up on if there are cases you are working towards. You understand me? Let us know we can get in. Okay?
That's no problem.
All right. Thank you very much, viewers, for watching. I don't know if this is up to 2 hours already. Is it up to? Or it's not even up to 2 hours. Okay. And if you found this interesting, kindly indicate in the comment section. As usual, the audio version of this episode is going to be uploaded on Spotify. So go to Spotify right now, search the Lucky Udo Experience, and invite your friends to be part of this platform. We are working hard to bring you interesting conversations, and so please help us to build it. Thank you very much. Do you have something else you'd like to say? Maybe a question I didn't ask you, but there's something important if you would like to add to this conversation.
Okay, the only important thing I feel to add is I want to tell every young male in Nigeria today that we should forget about what religion have told us, because we have just one devil and different God fighting that one devil, but the devil is still winning. So why not the Muslims and the Christians and the Babalaos stop the fight? Because Babalao go tell you, they know Babalawo go tell to say by the grace of God. Then the Imam go talk say Inshallah. Then the pastor to say by the grace of God. But at the end of the day, the one they work separately, the one they do things differently. So at least may all of them try identify that God so that they will gang up together, fight against that devil, or else we just work in circles.
That's deep. All right, bro. Then, so it was really good having this conversation with
Thank
you.
you so much.
I will say enough now. I mean, some of you still want this conversation to continue. Unfortunately, we have a guest who has been here for over an hour now, and we have to end this episode so we can attend to someone else. But rest assured, you might see him here again on the Lucky Udo Experience. And please let us see how we can watch out for this young man, okay? Should something happen, it is very important to take whatever he has said here very, very seriously. And if there's something he has said that is entirely false or not true, there's a number on your screen, you can reach out.
Exactly.
And if you also have a similar story, you can reach out to the number on your screen. I'll be more than happy to hear from you. So we indiscriminately, give everybody the chance to share their story. That's what we do here. This platform is not just for the rich and mighty or the popular, okay? This platform is for every single human. And it's very, very inspiring listening to your story. You're courageous, honestly. A lot of people would never want to do things like this. And, when we talk about activism, we think that there are just few of them in Nigeria, but that's not really true. Seeing all the things you're able to do with your little friends is really inspiring. May God continue to help you and guide you, and I pray for wisdom and understanding.
Amen.
That's what I pray. All right, at this point, we have to say goodbye to the viewers.
All right.
Let's say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching, and bye.
Goodbye.